What's good out there, TV land? Thanks for tuning in again to On The Clock with your host, Moe Nitty. With me today, shooting live from the Who's Hot in the Street showcase at Blondie's. We got one of the acts tonight. We got Murda Matt in the building with us. And before we get into the interview, you know how I do. I like to set my clock, but I actually don't got my clock with me this time, so we're going ghetto style, and I'm going to set my cell phone to 5 minutes right there. So as of right now, Matt, you're on the clock. Murda Matt. Now, I'm going to tell you some real talk right now. Like when cats hear those names, and you in Detroit, because we're in Detroit, and they hear them hard names like Murda Matt, they expect like this big old black dude, and he tatted up left and right. How'd you get the name Murda Matt?
You know what, man? I used to do a lot of video gaming online. Just me and my friends, and that was my name offline. And, I started this rap thing about a year and a half ago now. Just stuck from there.
Bet. So you went from like murdering them on the Xbox 360 to like murdering them on the mic. That's what's good.
Something like that.
All right, now tonight you're going to be performing a track with local hometown cat who's very well known, Stretch Money. I want to know, how did that come about? How did you go about getting Stretch on the track? Was it a pleasure working with the guy? Was it easy to get in contact with him, and the title of the track? And what's projected movement with this song? Like, are you expecting a lot of sales, airplay? Where you going with it?
To be honest with you, first off, let me start by saying the song's called Blowin Money. Obviously it's with Stretch Money. It wasn't too hard getting in contact with his manager. I'm pretty good on a computer, so I can pull things up like that. He was really easy to work with. As soon as we got there, he was ready. He had his verse all ready, memorized and everything. And to be honest with you, yeah, it was a pleasure working with him. The aim of this track really is just to get my name out there, as well as get his name out there a little bit more. But to be honest with you, man, when you hear this song, you'll know it's the real deal. It's good.
Hey, well, I actually have heard the song, and at every showcase we give away free CDs. So if you haven't been in the building and actually caught one of these CDs, make sure you come to the next Who's Hot in the Street showcase. But on it, we do have Blowin Money featured on the actual showcase CD, and it's a hot track. And I have to say, you held your own with it. It didn't come off as like rookie-ish, who just paid a lot of money to some guy who already doing his thing. How long have you been doing this rap thing?
Let's see. I've been doing it about a year and a half now. My buddy Alex, or Ace, who's actually going to be performing with me tonight, in a song called Rule the World, he got me into it. At first I started off as just freestyling at my boy's crib, and from there it took off. I started writing verses and writing hooks, and I started doing my own thing, producing and everything, and it eventually grew to what it is today.
That's what's up. Actually, I think I banged your track on the radio show yesterday. I think I actually banged that out. The radio show I'm speaking about, Who's Hot in the Streets Radio, you can catch it at www.sbmixradio.com. But that's enough for the plug. We got to do that. We got to throw them shameless plugs in. Back to the interview. Tonight, I know that you're definitely going to do the Blowin Money track. What can people who haven't heard of Murda Matt or seen you perform, what can they expect to see different from what we always see?
To be honest with you, just my flow itself is a little bit different than everything that's out right now. I'm more of a lyrical rapper. I'm not too much into punchlines. But whenever I perform, and do this, I just have fun with it, man. I don't go up there and play it like I'm real nervous or anything. I just go up to have fun. So when I go up there, man, I'm gonna bring it.
Hey, that's what's up. It should be live because we got some models coming in the building today. So maybe I'll send a couple of them up there to dance with you, loosen you up a little bit. We're going to get up out of here in a minute. But before we do, I want you to tell my viewers all your information, your MySpace, Twitter, so forth, how to catch up with you and how to listen to more of your music.
Absolutely. If you want to hear more Murda Matt, stay tuned at www.myspace.com/thefamilyent313. I'm also on Facebook, facebook.com. Murda.Matt, and I'm also on Reverb Nation, #2 in Detroit, baby. www.reverbnation.com, the family ENT 313.